final part of our chapter 6. Now, today we are going to study about the churches of Goa and also some other places such as Lake Champane and the places where the fair has been held. So please be with me. The Christian missionaries came to India with the Portuguese to spread Christianity. Goa was the capital of Portuguese. Many churches were built in Goa, like churches of Basilica of Born Jesus and Basilica of God Jesus are in Old Goa. So students, you know that the Christian missionaries, the fathers, the priests who came, or the Christians who came to proclaim the message of God's love, those who came to India are called as missionaries. And so students, in order to spread Christianity, the love of Christ, Jesus Christ, they had come to India. And so that is the time when they went to Goa, and many churches were built in Goa, like the church of Basilica of Born Jesus and Basilica of God Jesus in Old Goa. So you can see the picture of it. These two are the beautiful monuments, we can say, of Christianity in the Goa. Or also there is also good art and architecture over there, and many people do go there to visit these churches. Now let's see what is the special of this. The relics of Saint Francis Xavier is kept in a coffin in a church of Goa. His dead body has not decayed even after so many years. Besides, there are many churches in Goa. It is well renowned for its beautiful beaches and its artistic churches. So students, what is the speciality? In that church there is a relic. Relic is a dead body which has been kept of relic is a dead body of Saint Francis of Xavier, who is kept over there, and it is not decayed. Normally the body decays after 3-4 days, but over here so many years have passed and still his body is not decayed. His body is as it is, and many people, it has been shrinking, and many people, many Christians and all, they go to see that, to visit that, and they have the belief that there is some holiness in that church. Besides, there are many churches in Goa. It is well renowned for its beautiful beaches and its artistic churches. So in Goa, what happens, the churches which have been built during the time of Portuguese, they are very well built, as well as they have the artistic beauty. And where is the students? It's in Goa, in the different part. So this is about Goa. Let's see about now the Champane. Can you just see the picture of the churches in Goa? You may be asked to write about it. Okay, this is the church. Now Champaner. See Jama Masjid of Champaner. Champaner is situated in the foothills of Pavagadh at Halol Taluka in Panchmal district of Gujarat. Make a bracket. So where is Champaner situated? At the foothills of Pavagadh, underline, at Halol Taluka. After the victory of Champaner, Muhammad Begada gave it the position of capital and named it Muhammadabad. So that place also was known as Muhammadabad. Moti Masjid, Jama Masjid and historical fort are different buildings in Champaner. Underline that, Moti Masjid and Jama Masjid. You can see the picture over here of the Jama Masjid. This is the picture of Jama Masjid. Okay. And so historic Jama Masjid and Moti Masjid and historical fort are different buildings in Champaner. Considering art of architecture and historical importance of Champaner, UNESCO has declared this town as a site of World Heritage. So students, just like Ajanta Ellora, which we have seen, which was also UNESCO has declared as a site of great heritage, and so Champaner is also. And what is over there? It is a Jama Masjid. Then places, that is monuments of cultural heritage of Gujarat. One is that Champaner, also in Gujarat. And now second, Gujarat has the foremost place in the field of sculpture and architecture. Many beautiful architectural sites can be seen here. For example, cave architectures, temples, forts, wow, that is a step well, arches, etc. Now let us know about the places of cultural heritage of Gujarat. Now, cultural heritage of Gujarat, when we are talking about what is that architecture and all, the sites specially are the caves architecture are the temples, forts, vows, and what type of vow? The step wells which you must have visited, arcs, etc. Now let us know about the places of cultural heritage of Gujarat. Dholavira and Lothal. Dholavira and Lothal. You can see now Dholavira and Lothal were the main sites of Indus Valley civilization, which we have already studied earlier. Where is Dholavira situated and where is Lothal situated? Dholavira is situated in Khadirbet at Bachau Taluka in Kutch district. Students, we have already studied about it. Dholavira is known for its ideal town planning, whereas Harappan culture was renowned as a center of trade and commerce. 5,000 years ago from today, bead making factories and ornament making shell were found out from Dholavira or at Dholavira. So students, what is it? 5,000 years ago till today, bead making factories, which we have studied about bead, akik work and all, zari work we have already studied I think in chapter 3. So bead making factories and the ornament making shell were found out from or at Dholavira. Lothal. Lothal is situated near Ahmedabad. Bhavnagar highway is an architectural place which was main center of trade and commerce and well facilitated port of Harappan culture in the ancient times. So students, about Lothal also we have studied, and what is special about Lothal is that the port. We have seen how many ships were waiting over there and what is it famous for. Let's study about now Junagadh. This is about Dholavira and Lothal as we are talking about the architectural site from the view of Gujarat. Okay. So when you are asked that question, you will have to mention about it. Then Junagadh, what is special in Junagadh? In Junagadh, stone inscription of Ashoka, Buddhist caves of Khapra Khodia, wow, that is step well, old Raj Mahal, now Navagam well, tomb of Mahabat Khan, that is Mahabat Khan, and tomb of Bahuddin Wazir, etc. Places were worth seeing. Bhavnath fair is held in the foothills of Girnar on Mahashivratri. Students, while talking about Junagadh, what is that about Junagadh? In Junagadh, stone inscription of Ashoka and Buddhist caves of Khapra Khodia, that is famous, which when we go there, we can get to see over there, you can visit over there. Then the wow, that is a step well. Then old Raj Mahal, Navagam well, tomb of Mahabat Khan, also the tomb of Mahuddin Wazir. These are the places worth seeing there when we go. Make a bracket, students. Bhavnath fair is held in the foothills of Girnar on Mahashivratri. You may be asked for the MCQs or match the following. Then see this. Look at this picture. It's about Siddhi Saidi Grill, which is now see about Ahmedabad. And what is of special of Ahmedabad? Ahmedabad could be known as a historical city from Fort of Bhadra, Jama Masjid, Mosque of Queen, Sipri, Rosa of Sarkej, then Kankaria Lake, Shaking Minaret, then Jhulta Minara, make a bracket, Siddhi Sayadi Jali, that is grill, which you can see the picture over here, which we already saw the picture over here. Then about here, temples of Hathi Singha, Mosque of Queen Rupamati are worth seeing architectures of Ahmedabad. The shaking minarets outside Sarangpur Darwaja in Raipur Gomtipur are well known for its unsolved secret of vibration. The SmitaD'mello grill is famous for its vegetational and geometrical creation and minute carving. So have a look at that paragraph, students. SmitaD'mello grill. And where is it, students? It's in Ahmedabad. We also saw the different places like the fort of Bhadra, Jama Masjid, Mosque of Queen Sipri, Rosa of Sarkej, Kankaria Lake, Shaking Minarets. These are the places, students, being in Bhavnagar, whenever you go to Ahmedabad, either for the picnic from the school you have gone and have visited, or when you go with your family, you have visited these places. Now, let's study about Patan, which is in North Gujarat. What is there which we can visit and see? Shastralinga Lake in Patan, Stepwell of Queen, that is Ranini Vav, and Rudra Mahalaya in Siddhapur are worth seeing architectures. Make a bracket. So students, what is in Patan? Shastralinga Lake, the Stepwell of Queen, underline, and the Rudra Mahalaya of Siddhapur. These are the worth seeing architectures. These are the worth seeing places. Then the ruins of Rudra Mahalaya in Siddhapur suggest the grandeur of the palace, which is situated 26 kilometers away from Patan. So right now what we are talking about, which is situated 26 kilometers away from Patan. And where is Patan, students? It's in North Gujarat. Now have a look at the picture. The Stepwell of Queen, which is in Gujarat, it is known as Ranini Vav. Look at the picture in the exam. The picture can be given to you and you are told to write about it, or you are told to write the description about the picture. So you should know what is given in the textbook. Now, Udaymati, the queen of Bhimdev I, built Vav, that is a stepwell, to cater the need of the water to her subject, that is public, which is known as Stepwell of Queen, which is Ranini Vav. So students, what is it? Udaymati. Udaymati was the queen of Bhimdev I, and she had built the Vav. Why? Because to cater, to fulfill the needs of the subject. Her subject over here is a public, and so which is known as a stepwell. In Gujarat we call it as a Ranini Vav. UNESCO. Once again we see after Ajanta Ellora, we also saw just before the other two sites over there, and now this is one more place which UNESCO has decided or announced as a World Heritage Monument. In which year? Student, in 2014. This Vav indicates the beautiful arrangement of water harvesting for public usage in ancient time. Make a bracket. This Vav indicates the beautiful arrangement of water harvesting. The rainwater has been harvested over here for the public usage, because they were facing the water problems, and in order to cater their needs, this queen of Bhimdev I had built this well. Now, Siddharaj Jai Singh built a lake named Shastralinga Lake in 1140 AD. So students, UNESCO had announced this in 2014 as a World Heritage. But students, Siddharaj Jai Singh, who had built a lake named Shastralinga Lake, was built in 1140. So do not make mistake between these two. 1140 when it was built, whereas UNESCO had declared the site, it was in 2014. Then, apart from the fort of Vadnagar, Sharmishta Lake and Kirti Arches are worth seeing monuments. Make a bracket, underline that, Kirti Arches. Arches are created on the two erected pillars, creating shape like bow. Shamlaji temple, situated on the bank of Mesho, underline that, Mesho river, is an ancient place for pilgrimages. Till today, people go to the Shamlaji temple, which is in the north of Gujarat, This art of architecture is marvelous. They are talking about the architecture and it is marvelous. Students, just have a look at this map. India, the national heritage places. The map will be clearer to you in your textbook. It's a little blur over here. Just have a look and see over here which are the national heritage and which are the cultural heritage. You can see over here, mention over here, the symbols. When in the map you are asked in the exam, you will have to mention. Now, about that wow, what we were seeing about, many stupas and viharas were built in Gujarat during Kshatrap period. The remains of Buddhist stupas are found from Bodevi of Junagadh district, Devni Mori near Shamlaji, Intava Stupa in Girnar near Junagadh, etc. Besides these, many other architectures of Devni Mori, Bhavapraya, Upparkot, Khapra Kodia, Khambaliya, Talaja, Sana, Dhank, Jinjuri Jhar, and Khadia, Dungar, etc. are seen in Gujarat. So these are the places worth seeing in Gujarat. Now, things to know. What are the things which we need to know is that wow is a well. Wow, which is a well in Gujarati. We call it as a wow, which is the meaning of it is well, with steps having 1, 2, 3 or 4 opening and 3, 6, 9 or 12 floors. Nanda, Bhadra, Jaya and Vijaya are the main types of vows or the wells. Step well of Adalaj near Gandhinagar, step well of Queen of Pathan, Adikhadi step well at Junagadh. Apart from these, Nadiyad, Mehmdabad, then Umrat, Kapadvanch, Vadwan and Kailashwari, that is Mahisagar district, etc. are the examples of wow architecture. Students, we are talking about the step wells. Besides Adalajni wow near Gandhinagar and in Patan, that is the step well of Queen, there is also Adikhadi step well at Junagadh. Besides that, there are also apart from this Nadiyad, Mehmdabad, Umrat, Kapadvanch, Vadwan and Kailashwari, that is in Mahisagar district, etc. are the examples of wow architecture. So students, if in 1 mark question, if you are asked to answer, you will have to mention the names of these vows, that is the wells. There are many Jain temples on Shatrunjay mountains at Palitana in Bhavnagar district. We are talking about Jain temples in Palitana. Palitana, it's a big mountain. Okay. Palitana on the Shatrunjay mountain. Many Jains go to visit that and they do have some vows over there. Some of them climb daily for few days. Okay, those of you who are Jains, you will know it better. Few of the temples were built in 11th century. Taranga Pilgrim is situated on the hills near Timba village underline at Keralu Taluka in Mehsana district. Make a bracket, students. Taranga Pilgrim is situated on the hills of near Timba village at Keralu Taluka in Mehsana district. The temple of Taramati is also situated here. Underline that Taramati. Somnath temple at Gir Somnath district and Dwarkadish temple in Devbhumi. Dwarka has gorgeous historical heritage. The list of Gujarat cultural heritage has not been completed yet. So students, though we have talked about so many types of wow at different places, we talked about Ahmedabad, many places which are famous. And so students, we talk about Patan and all, but still the historical places of Gujarat are not yet over, not yet completed. Many such places are there in Gujarat, which makes our cultural heritage rich and prosperous. Now, South Indian temple of ancient India. Temples of South India are famous for their different style. They were made in Dravidian style of art. They are in pyramidal shape. They are in pyramidal shape with multi-stories. One attractive stone is placed on its top. Should I make a bracket? South Indian temples of ancient, they are in Dravidian style. Okay, students? And they are in pyramidal shape on the multi-story building. Arab temple was very huge. Many South Indian temples built in architecture, built in ancient time, are as attractive stone is placed on its top. Arab temple was very huge, and many South Indian temples built in ancient time are given below. So there are many temples given below, and the names are given there and the places. Students, this can be asked either in match the following or in the MCQs. So name of the temples have been given over here and the places. Mahabalipuram, which is in Mahabalipuram in Tamil Nadu, which we have already studied. Kailash temple in Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. Brudeshwar temple in Tanjore, Tamil Nadu. Virupaksha temple in Patadakal, Karnataka. This also we already studied. Then Parshurameshwar temple in Bhubaneswar, which is in Odisha. And Vaikuntha Perumal temple in Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. Okay, students. Now the last paragraph. Yeah. So let's see that the last paragraph, places of pilgrimages in India. So students, see, which are the places of pilgrimage in India. India has been a land of pilgrimages since ancient time. People of India go on pilgrimages. The journey of underline that Chardham and 12 Jyotirlingas includes Badrinath, that is in Uttarakhand, Rameshwar, Tamil Nadu, Dwarka in Gujarat, Jagannatham Puri in Odisha. Students, you need to remember the places. Okay, these are the sites or the pilgrimage places where the people, the devotees go to visit. Moreover, pilgrimage of 51 Shakti Peeths and Amarnath Yatra are considered as one of the most important. Okay, now let's see about the Girnar. Lily Parikrama, Shatrunjaya Pradakshina and Narmada Pradakshina. Shatrunjaya Pradakshina and Narmada Pradakshina have great importance. Where? In Girnar. India is a treasure house of rich cultural heritage. India is a great treasure house of the rich cultural heritage, which we also have studied, we have seen, and we know it. In this way, places of Indian cultural heritage gave India a unique identity in the world. The tourists from India and abroad visit Indian art of architecture regularly. This accelerated economical benefits of tourism industry in India. Thus, 32 monuments of Indian cultural and natural heritage have been included in the World Heritage Site of UNESCO. Students, we saw few over here in this lesson, maybe at the most 4 to 5, but there are altogether 32 monuments of Indian cultural as well as natural heritage have been included in the World Heritage Site. Make a bracket. This question can be asked. So students, here we have finished. Today was the final part of this chapter. The exercises, that is the questions given over here, you have to answer. You have to write it in your book. Write it in your fair book. Learn them by heart. Okay, we shall see the next chapter. Have a good day.